You can highlight certain field headers by giving them a distinctive color. To do this, you must first turn on the use of screen colors in the setup. Go into the setup and search Colors. Change Use Screen Colors to Y. Then click Bye-Bye to save and exit. To set up the colors, go to Utilities, then Screen Colors. There is a list of common headings. The purpose of screen colors is to assign a distinctive color to the fields you use most often. That way, in every report and utility, your eyes will be drawn to the different color, directing you to the field you most often look for. For this example, let's say you most often search by product. Highlight the product label. Then choose the color that stands out most or is most pleasing to you. VRP will show you a sample of what it will look like. Make your selection, then click Save. You can assign different colors to all of the fields shown, but the purpose is to draw your eyes only to selected fields. If you use too many colors, it may defeat the purpose. When you are finished, click Bye-Bye to exit Screen Colors. Now let's see what our color changes look like. See how the product and vendor fields stand out in Matrix 2? And in the show. You can also change certain fields to show a different title. First, go into the setup and search for language. Assign a name for your distinctive language. Then click Bye-Bye to save and exit. To set up the new header names, go into Utilities, then Language. In the first available row, type the name of your language that you entered in the setup. Next, type the current field header that you want to change. Then type the new label you want to see on that field. Click in the next line to save. You can enter as many changes as you like. Click Bye-Bye to save and exit. Now let's see the result of our changes. Now the product field is labeled as Style, and the sale field is labeled as Retail. Now let's review some ways to change the general layout of a screen. Each of these changes can be applied to any of the reports or grids within VRP. To make a column wider, place the mouse pointer on the right border of the column you want to change. When you get the line with the arrow in each direction, left-click your mouse and drag the border to where you want it. Then release the mouse button. You can make a row taller by following the same steps. Place the mouse pointer on the bottom of the row you want to change. When you get the arrows, click and drag the border to the height you want. Then release the mouse button. If the screen you are in shows a big A and a small a, then you can change the font size. Click the big A to make the font larger. If you keep clicking the big A, the font will continue to get larger. You can click the small a to make the font smaller. As a side note, notice that the sale column now shows Retail as a result of our language change. You can move the location of a column. If you click a column header, your search results will be sorted based on the information in that column. If you do not want this to happen, click on the column header but do not release the mouse button. Drag the mouse over to another column header, then back to the first column and let go of the mouse button. You will see that the results have not been resorted. To move a column to a different location, click the column header and do not release the mouse button. When the double red arrows appear, use your mouse to drag the column to the desired location. When the red arrows are lined up where you want to place the column, release the mouse button. In many places in VRP, you will see small different colored buttons. These buttons will change the colors in your grid. If you make changes to a screen and you want to save your changes for the future, click Save Layout. If you decide you no longer want to see these changes and you want to return to VRP's default screen, click Forget Layout. In some screens, this is called Reset Layout. Now let's go back to the show report to see a different search technique. When searching in any VRP program, you do not have to select one item from the drop-down. You can search for 2 items at the same time. For example, if you want to view back office details for stores 1 and 3, enter 1, 3 in the store field and click Run. Details for those 2 stores will be shown. This works for any parameter. In the group field, we can enter baby, bath, and we will get results for those 2 groups. This search technique can be applied everywhere in VRP, not just the show.